Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man. The Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man.
Yo, with 3 seconds flat, send the whole clip to the target. They all moving together, look like a flying carpet. When it lands, the vampires eating garlic. Make the ambulance come pick up the carcass. Then killing them, dumping and getting rid of them. But the fake ones start to talk but never hitting them. But if gunplay was words, he'd be hitting all the synonyms, nouns, verbs, and even all the mannerisms. But I can see through the illusion and the impressionism. Saying you a killer in real life, that's extremism. Put my life in your rap is not rap, it's journalism. Making you respect the victim, not the shooter, is great hypnotism. Kill what you say, if it ain't real, it ain't lyricism. You want a gangster when it shows up as an algorithm. I remind them that they flesh, you're just an organism, can't miss them. When it's your frame, it's composed of magnetism.
The Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man. The Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man.
Yo, you hear about us, you would say we need an exorcism. But with gangsters round here, we used to the criticism. Cause we not Jesus, you're dissing the first day it's risen. We shoot to kill, we ain't leaving no room for optimism. I'm telling you that 30 is a real fine mechanism. But I'm switching to the chopper, the 30 getting too much favoritism. Gotta excuse them, these streets really did a number on them. From prison to prison, they try to matrix my brain in the system. Listen, 3 of my homeboys got chopped down with a matic. So when I say it's on site with my ops, I'm not being dramatic. The way these shells crack bones is kinda chiropractic. And my rise in the underground is cinematic. Yeah, the Father of the year is always down for the static. When danger comes, the gun rises up like ears on a rabbit. Even a 22 on your face will look gigantic, and it can do damage at close range to your attic. Falcon.
The Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man. The Father of the year, it goes out to the niggas with the attitude. Just get him his award and get him his plaque, cause he rose up the baby man. Like that's about. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's about. Stir it till it melt. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's about. Stir it till it melt. My gun coordinate with my outfit, Mr. Furley. You see a rookie with the 30, the shit's never sturdy. But if I miss the first shot, the next one's a birdie. When EP under the belt, they wanna hang my jersey. You ain't got the money for the clean, then we'll sell you the dirty. He said as long as it bangin' and scatter the turkeys. I'm Alan with the crossover bank shot. When I mean I'm Mr. Fantastic in the pot. I guess all that whoop ass just taught me to whip. Hit a penny off the table, the flick of the wrist. This that shit that got John Jones on the binge. We're infamous with the sling, always selling bling. Shit even got caught the bada bing. This nigga was eating crack smoke like chicken wings. Mad at Toronto cause he left smelling like crack smoke. But if he comes back, all of my smell like gun smoke. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's belt. Whip it like that's belt. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's belt. Stir it till it yo. Hey yo, the ting so strong the bucket almost died. Cause I whip the shit with pig skin and cowhide. Nigga, I'm the king of the rap like it's 85. And I'm tougher than the leather, 3 + 85. The professor cut from scratch, break it down to atoms. The main source, what you need, I'm whipping up plasm. When my dad used the belt, he didn't leave a mark. And the apple didn't fall far from the bark. High temp, low temp, you gotta know the gauge. Bag it up, I'm back cooking in a couple days. When the strap's not enough, you gotta use the buckle. I met the ting simmer down when it starts to bubble. I got the pop from Sing Sing, cooking Norris chicken. I feed the block every day like it's Thanksgiving. Every room in the trap got a stove in it. I'm out here whipping chickens till it change pigment. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's belt. Whip it like that's belt. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's belt. Stir it till it melt. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it like that's belt. Stir it till it melt. Whip. Came through waving guns just like a city cop. But you know there wasn't issued one of these, nigga. All the burners got the cereal scratched off of it. You know we used to hide the guns up in my dad's garage. Bullets travel through the chamber like a slithering snake. Used to watch my dad pocket his gun in the safe. This the same place he used to put away his cape. It's for all the slow learners, I mean the burner and the papes. He didn't want me on the court to play the game at all. But I was throwing up trays when they passed me the ball. Cause some shit is in the blood, my shit is G-type. Yeah, blood in Toronto is doing the wrong things right. My mom was a down chick for just putting up her pops. I can't lie, I'm putting my girl through the same mess. The pigs caught me red-handed, but I won't confess. I did all my time, I came out with a big rep. Shit, happy Father's Day to me. I ain't never told her nobody. You can take that, right to the bank, to the bank, to the bank, motherfucker. Shit, happy Father's Day to me. I ain't never told her nobody.
Happy Father's Day to us.
Motherfucker.
Happy Father's Day, you gotta give it up. I'm just brimstone tough, I instigate like fuck 'em up. Just cool, tidy up. I'm big and beautiful, you can't size me up. They wanna kill the creature, make me a news feature. So I got a limit reacher that'll make your conscience eat ya. Young thugs trying to school gym teachers told them I'm in the field, nigga, I don't do bleachers. A nigga gets pleasure, whipping up the measuring, feeling comfortable like a nigga just settled in. Out here bubbling while these niggas try to flick a pen. Mr. Win, overdose these beats to be sick of him.
Father's Day to me. I ain't never told her nobody.
Happy Father's Day to us.
Motherfucker. Shit. Happy Father's Day to me. I ain't never told her nobody. You can take that, bitch. Right to the bank, to the bank, to the bank. Motherfucker.
Them make money, no respect, you understand me? The man them go out there, the man them go deal with them career. Either put a damage to them career or put a strength to them career, but by all means, go out them.
Hey yo, the Gatekeepers heard them coming, so they put the lock. But tell them I came to shoot down the door, Ryan, come to knock. 10 shots at least through his fleece and through the piece. But first I wiped off the heat, a finger grease will get your pop. I didn't cry tears when my peers gave me years. I took it on the face hairs for years. I was eating slop. Around here there ain't no careers, just pairs and gun wares. It either got white squares or a jump shot. Wondering if the killer feels it in his heart. But I ain't felt the thing for years, nigga, so probably not. I don't live with regret, I just live with a tech. And I'll never confess whether I'm guilty or not. Nigga, I'm hood famous, me and the stainless. The extender looking like containers, sitting at the bottom of the Glock. The old head sipping his beers, talking his wonder years, when he used to have no fear and sell the ready rock.
Yo, he the father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive. The father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive.
And this award goes to all the fathers that's locked up and never see their kids again. You know, to all the fathers that lost their lives in the streets trying to take care of theirs. To all the fathers that fucked up, killing themselves, trying to make amends. Shit. A father is a father, worldwide. Understand the way.
Hey yo, don't aim at the flame, try to lay blame. All this shit sound the same, they lame, that's why they shit flop. They need to take a page out of my rap and start a wave while I'm center stage, growing like the plague, cause my shit's a bop. So on the loop, I bet you he couldn't tell you the truth, cause same time he lying in the booth. I was making wops day and night, rapping about his gun and knife, saying that his mouth tight, but 25 to life, bet he gonna pop.
Yo, he the father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive. The father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive. He the father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive. The father of the decade. Year after year, we raising up the strive.
I mean, everybody's in a fearless thing. Some boy I go try disrespect you.